Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Friday Sews. My name is Tanya, and this is the channel where we create the atmosphere for you to celebrate your grace, beauty, and style. I want to thank all of my subscribers for pressing the play button and coming back and watching another video. To all of my new, soon-to-be subscribers, thank you for clicking on. This is Friday Sews, which was created by Jen at Today in Jen's Sewing Room, so that we can talk a little bit about sewing and a little bit about life, and to share with you what we have been working on. Well, I do have a few things to share with you this week, starting with this sweatshirt that I have on that I upcycled. I will explain to you how I upcycled the sweatshirt. I have some new things to show you, and also I've had some things that have been sitting around that needed some final touches. So let's get started. Let's start with the sweatshirt that I have on. So, a little bit about life. I have been doing some decluttering and cleaning out my closet. In the process of doing that, I came across this black sweatshirt, and it had a design underneath that I really didn't like, so I wanted to cover it up. At first, I was going to donate the sweatshirt, but then I came across this t-shirt that my son had. It was an old t-shirt, too small for him to fit. So I cut out the design of the t-shirt. I made sure that it was long enough to cover up what was underneath. So I just did, I'll stand up here, did a straight stitch all the way around. And once I stitched it down, I cut evenly. I used a ruler to cut my fringe all the way around. So simple project. And to get it centered, you might even see the line here that I drew in the center so that I could get it perfectly in the middle. And that was it. Now there is a back side to the t-shirt. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on the back side of the sweatshirt. I'm still thinking about that. But I just love how it came out. What you think? Something simple, easy, and quick. Okay, next on the list is Simplicity 9694. And I did view E, the Fanny Pack here. And I'll show you the line drawing on the back so you can see that. I think I left off putting on the webbing. That was the last thing that I needed on. So it's long enough where I can do the crossbody style. See it around the back. And I added this here so that the strap would not be flying all around. You can bring it down small enough, the webbing, where it will fit across the waist. But I absolutely love it. I made a dress with this fabric, so I'm excited to one day wear it with the dress that I have. But that is my fanny pack, and I have a multicolored zipper. Open it up, it's pink, multicolored binding. Let's open that up. As you see, there's another pocket with a zipper. And I also added smaller pockets right here. Right there, these are little smaller pockets. I can put something, maybe some change. So that was something a little extra. And then my label. Surprise, surprise. There is another pocket in the front there. This came out very well. It was pretty much an easy make. You just want to take your time with it. Using 100% cotton on the inside and out. But there you have it. My fanny pack, crossbody, right? Okay, just a little bit more about Simplicity 9694 with the fanny pack. There are two different sizes, so there is one for adults and then one for the kids as well. All right, you may have noticed my pants that I had on. It is NewLook 6055. And I had some corduroy material that was olive green. My last video, I made an olive green jacket. That was kind of the purpose of me making these pants, to kind of match the jacket as well. I did view, it's a mixture here. So I did view A, minus the bottom. I left the bottom just straight at the bottom. I've made these pants before, and I'll insert a picture so that you can see those as well. I love how they came out. I love the fit of them. I was trying to figure out what size I cut out for the cargo pants for NewLook 60-55. And I had to look on the pattern piece itself. I cut out a size 14, and that's a hip size, a finished hip size of 43. My hip size is a 41, so it gave me a little bit more room, and the waist fits pretty good too because it has elastic. And let me show you the pants here. Okay, so for the pants, there is 2 rows of elastic at the top and the bottom, and in the middle is where you put your drawstring. And this is from my Upcycled, the string from my chair cover. So that's what this is. And I believe it worked out very well as far as the color of it. So, and then you have pockets on the side, right? And then along with your cargo pockets, which are pretty easy to put on there. And there's a little faux extension area. I just sewed this down to the pocket itself, but it is a functional pocket. Yep. And I love how they came out. I love the fit of them. So those are my corduroy pants. I'm gonna put this jacket on just to show you. I hope I don't get too hot doing this real quick with the sweatshirt on. Go. So that is my decked out green outfit that I would wear together. Right. And then I have a pair of green boots to go. All right, what's next on the list? McCall's 8142. This is my finale, my birthday dress. View A. I'm going to insert some pictures. I love it. I cut out a size 20. Now remember, this dress does not have finished garment sizes, so I end up cutting out the same size I did with the last fabric that I used. This one was a little more snug, but it still fit pretty good. The first time I made it, it had more room. But this time cutting the velvet into a size 20, it was a little snug, but you're not going to notice. It's not too tight. It's just right. I love it. I went out to dinner with my son on my birthday, so you'll see within the photos the name of the restaurant. It was a vegan restaurant here in Atlanta. Excellent. Excellent atmosphere, excellent food, great service for the most part. It took them a while towards the end to bring out my dessert. But other than that, I was very impressed with the restaurant. So there you have it. My second make for McCall's 8142 View A. What's next on the cutting board? I am working on Butterick 6802, and I'm doing this jacket in a tweed with tweed material. Let me show you the material real quick. This is the material that I'm going to use, and I found some trim. Let me show you the trim that I found because I'm going to make it like a Chanel jacket. Okay, so this is the trim. That's the trim that I found at Hobby Lobby's. It was 40% off, so I end up getting 2 of these. It's 2 yards. Yeah, it was 2 yards, so I felt like I needed to get 2 just in case, because I'm going to put this trim around the opening. And the edge at the bottom and also the sleeve is where I'm going to put this trim to create my version of a Chanel jacket. So I've got it cut out already. I do need to cut a lining. This does not have a lining, so I will be making my own lining to insert in that. I'm not going to add the collar to this. I decided to cut out a size 16, which is a finished bust size of 46.5. So I'm looking forward to finishing that. McCall's 8481, I cut out for the jacket because I had some black velvet material, and the plum velvet that I used for my birthday dress is going to be on the sleeve right there. So those are the two things that I have on my cutting table. One more thing that I wanted to share with you. I wanted to show you alterations that I made with a pair of jeans that my aunt gave me. She wasn't able to button them up, and these are a pair of jeans that her sister, my other aunt who had passed a few years ago, that she came across these jeans and she wanted to be able to wear them. So what I did, I found some stretchy jean material so that it will stretch, and I made another band to go around the waist. And I also, for the buttons, I added 2 buttons, so if she needed some more room, that second button there will give just a little bit more room. And I think I'm going to also add even a piece of elastic, whereas if you needed even more room, that elastic would kind of hold it all together. So I'm excited to send these to my aunt, so you can see how it's going to stretch a whole lot more for her to be able to close those up. And at first I was only going to replace the middle here. She actually saw a video somewhere on social media where someone took a piece of elastic and put it here. And the first time I did that, I didn't feel like it was enough stretch to close the front area. So I end up just taking out that whole middle section here in the back, replacing it once again with some stretch fabric. And I hope that works out for her. So just thought I would share that with you as well. I believe that is it for this week's Friday Sews. Thank you all for joining me. And if you have made it this far, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. And have you subscribed? Why not? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you can come back when I post another video and check out what I'm working on in my sewing room. So I thank you all for joining me. Have a lovely day.